going on, guys? Doing a little night video in my room, because fuck it. I don't know, I just felt called to just chill in my room today. It's the night before Thanksgiving. I'm gonna get some food after this. But I don't know, it's whatever, you know. I'm a daily YouTuber. I can go outside tomorrow, you know what I mean? I can switch it up, but yeah, I hope your guys' day's going good, your night, whatever it is for you, like I always say. Life is good, man. Not to be cliche or anything, but I'm grateful, you know. I'm grateful for the people that I met in this life, for the things that didn't serve me and the people that didn't serve me that left. Grateful for baby girl. Thank you, baby. I love you. It's funny saying this song because I'm so used to not having like anyone, you know. I've been single for a while, so yeah. Just grateful for you, grateful for everyone, and for the people that watch me. Like, if you're still watching me, thank you. If you're just joining me, I'm grateful for you too. You know what I mean? You didn't have to watch this video. You could have went to the next thing. I mean, that's how competitive it is to be a content creator. But I'm not doing this for the clout or the fame. I'm doing this because people need to be reminded that they're not alone through this time of awakening. They never were. You know, that they're not alone, and that to be reminded that what they went through as a kid or whatever was only merely for their own greater being, so that they can remember finally that they've always been the creator and nothing separate from it, you know? Not the ego, not the mind, not the limiting beliefs, not the what our parents wanted us to be or what we thought that they were, you know, not the perspectives that other people have of us. Hell no. We're who we want to be. You can rewrite your script at any moment, and that's how powerful we are. It doesn't have to be set in stone. You just gotta do it. And most importantly, you gotta want it. And if you want it enough, it'll happen. Because that's how powerful we are as consciousness creators. With consciousness and intent, we create the reality we want. For me, I'm making the music, making these videos. So with that conscious intent, I'm creating this. It's a craft. It's, you know, my manifestation and stuff. So, focus on your craft, you know? Let go of the shit that doesn't serve, so that it's easier for you to actually focus on your craft. And most importantly, be you. Be your authentic self, you know, and let life, reality, reshape around you, because you finally had the courage, you finally had the balls, you know what I mean, if you're a dude, to do just you, to be yourself, without having to shrink, because you gave so much of a fuck of what people think of you. Trust me, been there, done that, but there's only so many fucks we could give. Why are we going to care what they think when we are too busy creating the life of our dreams? That's what matters, right? To create the life that you want to create, to be the version of you that you want to be, that you know you can be. You just got to do it, you know? There's people around you, the thoughts that you're thinking or whatever, that are only hindering your ability to finally be the highest you. So your job is to just let that shit go and be you. Fuck what they think, you know? Just be you. And it's like as you start being authentic in one area of your life, things begin to move, right? Because everything's connected. Certain emotions come to surface that you've been holding on to, so that they can be integrated and purged out if they need to be purged. Relationships start to shift. Some people may drift away while the new ones arrive who match your new frequency come in, because everything's connected. The more you be authentically yourself, the more things that don't serve leave, the more things that do serve come in. And it's funny because you make space for the things that do serve to come in once the shit that didn't serve left. You feel me? That's the beauty, right? That's the challenge of growth. Because when energy reshapes and changes, your environment has to recalibrate with that shift. You know, with that shift in energy and everything. You know, the frequency's got to adjust. Now, here's where people get stuck, you know. They believe that in order to stay connected, they have to control it. But that's the ego, right? They think that if I can just get this person to understand me, they'll stay. But that's not your job. That's not your job. Because what's for you doesn't have to be forced just to stay. It will just stay naturally. Whatever, you don't have to force what's for you to stay, because it's natural for it to be in your life. They'll stay. Again, it's just the ego wanting it to stay, trying to force it to stay, because there's a belief that I need this to stay in my life, otherwise I'm not whole and complete. That's the ego. But when you notice and remember and realize that you already are whole and complete, nonetheless, regardless if they stay or not, you end up flipping the script and they'll stay. But you don't make them stay for the validation that your ego craves, you know? The soul already knows. It's already whole and complete. And you are the soul, not the ego. So it's like, you gotta remember that, you know. And that's why meditation comes into play, because with the meditation, it brings the alignment with the awareness and the remembrance that it is all within you. You don't need anyone's approval. You know, your job isn't to control how others respond to you. Your job is to stay true to who you are and who you're becoming, and to be authentic, even if it means not everyone understanding your evolution. And when you stop chasing, being understood, you make space for alignment. And that's when life brings people in who actually see you and resonate with the real you, who get you without explanation. You attract what reflects your truth, just like you are attracting the frequency you're embodying. So let the old fall away. Let the old crumble, let your new vibration guide what stays. Because authenticity doesn't cost connection, it filters it. And what remains after that filter is real, So if there's things in your life that still stay there after your shift, okay, cool. They're supposed to be in your path. They're growing with you. They're in alignment with you. They're part of your journey still. But anything and anyone that's left through your shift in consciousness and, whatever in spirituality, just whatever your shift, right now you're aware, you've kind of shed the autopilot self, then they were never meant to be in your life in the first place, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny too, the more you do your inner work, the higher your vibration raises, the less things that aren't in alignment with you, the harder it is that they're going to be. Like, you could try to keep them in your life, but because your vibration's raising so much, that no matter how hard you try to keep them or this thing in your life, it's just going to be pushed out, because you're just simply not resonating with it anymore. You've outgrown it. And it's like, why are you even going to waste your energy trying to make something or someone stay, Change is inevitable. The only thing that is constant is change. So when you stop resisting change, usually most of the time change is good, it's for you. Then you embrace the now, you embrace the change, you embrace the new, and you embrace what can come, Because in order for you to finally manifest what you want, you have to allow the new to come into your life. You have to be vulnerable enough for it to actually be in here, in your life, to experience. It's like, you really want this vision, right? You really want this vision, but it's going to take a lot of what doesn't serve you to leave, so that you can, get this vision that you want. You have to unlearn what they taught you to be, so that you can remember who you are and what you really are, in order to get this manifestation. There could be blockages, but only you know what it is. When it's not set in stone, you're not always going to be stuck, maybe you're not even stuck at all, but your job is just to keep doing you, and in the meantime, you'll get there. But what matters was the evil, or you were having fun in the process of, working your way to where you want to be in your reality. Because it's what you do now that matters, that dictates your future, if you will. So that's why I'm making my videos, I'm making music, I'm doing the shit that I want to do, because all that ever was now. No more waiting. No more waiting. We've done that too much. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna get some food. There's not much to eat. I don't even know what there is to eat, if there's anything at all. There might be. I look tired. I'm kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie. But there might be frozen food, but I don't really want frozen food, bro. Fuck. I guess I'll do it, because I'm fucking hungry. I need to go grocery shopping, bro. I know. That's just water. I refilled it. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go eat. I love you. Keep being yourself. And it's so easy to be yourself. Just as I said this before, I'll say it again. Just as it is easy to breathe, it is easy to be yourself. It's that simple. It's natural. It's your natural state. Just be yourself. Everyone is the same. A lot of the times, there's a lot of people that are the same. They're trying to be like them. They're trying to be like that. They're not even being themselves, because they care so much about what they're how they're thought of and perceived of. Fuck that shit. Life is too short. The fuck? I used to be like that, I know. I grew up as a kid, thinking that I had to be the cool guy to be liked. I was so scared of being this myself because I didn't want to be cringe or, what? It doesn't matter, bro. Life is a joke. I call it a cosmic joke when you really break out of the illusion of all this. You just laugh at it because we gave so much of a fuck. Give less fucks and just have fun with now. Have fun with this experience because there's going to come a time in life where you're going to be like, damn, did I really make the most out of my experience or did I give too much of a fuck? You feel me? So less fucks given and more having fun, okay? It's the other F word, alright? Not fuck, but fun. You're gonna have fun. Alright, guys. Namaste, lady. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Nothing's wrong, I'm back to sleep. Lost your will, infancy.